Hi guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to be doing a video for you guys on lip swatches and hand swatches for a bunch of the Gerard Cosmetics and Whitening Lightning lipsticks and lip glosses. So I have 10 lip glosses to show you guys and 4 lipsticks, and these are amazing colors. The pigmentation is incredible. I'm sure you guys have heard a lot about it, but what really sets this apart is that I've never been a big lip gloss girl because of the fact that they're so sheer generally that it just, all it really does is make my lips look bigger than they already are, and that's usually never what I'm going for. And it just shears out everything, and it just kind of, it gets wiped off so easily, and I don't really like that. And so I was really shocked when I got these because these are so highly pigmented. It's almost like a lip paint or a lip cream. So it has a totally different texture than lip glosses. It's much thicker, much more pigmented, and really stays on because of that. It's also a sort of stickier formula in a tacky way, so it really does help stay on. And then the lipsticks that I have to show you are also amazing quality, and they're so much more affordable than a lot of other brands. So I wanted to show you these, and I also have a coupon code for you guys for all of this. I have a coupon code for $39 for a bundle of 4 lipsticks and lip glosses if you guys wanted to do that. That means 2 glosses and 2 lipsticks for $39. And then if you guys remember, I use the Dial a Smile whitening teeth whitening kit, and I've been loving that, and I did a video on that early last year. And I also have a coupon code for that, and I'm going to put that down below for you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to swatch everything in my hand just to show you guys what it looks like in pure form, because obviously, like, not everybody has my skin tone, not everybody has my lip color, because lips can also be pigmented and two-tone. So I'm going to show you guys what it looks like absolutely pure on my hand, and then I'm also going to show you guys what it looks like on my lips for all of you guys who are my skin color. A lot of the colors that I have here are not colors that I think are great for my skin tone, but that's totally fine because that works out really well for people who are not my skin tone to see what these do look like. So I want you guys to sort of see everything from like very light skin to very dark skin, and what you guys could possibly, how to make this work and how to make certain colors work for you if you think that it isn't like right off the bat the color for you. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the lip glosses first. The first one is actually my favorite. This is Plum Crazy. It does have a mirror on the side, which I think is awesome. So if you guys want to see what you're doing, you can go ahead and put it on that way. And if you guys just see right now, that's the doe foot applicator, and it already looks thicker. So Plum Crazy on my hand looks like that. And so highly pigmented. Like, does that not look like a liquid lipstick to you guys? Because it definitely does to me. And then on my lips. So that is Plum Crazy. It's definitely a plummish shade, but not quite as dark as you would imagine. I feel like it does have a brownish undertone, which I love. And check out that pigmentation. Love it. So this is Plum Crazy for you guys. The next one is Crystal. That is what it looks like. It is basically a peachy color with some gold reflex to it. So this is not a super pigmented color because this is meant to be worn over something else. So that is Crystal right there. And if you were to wear this just by itself, I think people with like really pale pink lips would be able to carry this off really well. So that is Crystal. Next, I have Candy Apple, a very bright red. Here is a swatch of Candy Apple on my hand. Holy cow, you guys, the pigmentation on this, insane. Check that out. That's gorge. This to me looks like a yellow toned red, but I think it comes off a bit different on my lips, so let's see. Oh yeah, it's definitely a yellow toned red. A lot of reds are blue based. So this is Candy Apple. This is not the color that I would personally go for a red, but if you guys are lighter skinned and if you're a brunette, I feel like this would look amazing, like a light skin color with this on. And look at the pigmentation on this red. This is insane. I love it. So next we have Cocoa Bean. which I really like also. So on my hand, Cocoa Bean I feel like could be a nude for a darker skin tone. So like somebody who is maybe like an NC 50-ish, I think this could definitely be a nude on you. Right here. Such a pretty color. This has a mauve-y sort of undertone to it, and I kind of like that. How pretty is that? I really like this one a lot. Cocoa Bean. And they feel like a lipstick because it is thick. So it definitely feels like a lipstick-ish type of thing. And in terms of a gloss, it's not that like, it's not that sticky type of gloss that you feel like it's just gonna go everywhere like with your hair and stuff. It's a tacky gloss, so it actually feels like it's gonna stay on really long, and it does stay on. Next we have Buttercream, which this one's interesting because it doesn't look as pink here as it will on my lips, you guys will see. And I also used this in the Valentine's Day tutorial that I've just filmed on my friend, so you guys will see that video up next week. So you'll see like what it really looks like on somebody who's lighter. This I believe is one of the Jaclyn Hill colors, and it's really, really pretty. So this is Buttercream. I don't like this on my skin tone at all, but again, for somebody lighter than me, it would look amazing. Even if you're sort of going for that like Barbie-ish color, Barbie-ish sort of look, I think this would look amazing on somebody who's a little bit tan, like an NC 35-ish. I think it would look so pretty on you. That is Buttercream swatched on my hand. So pretty. Alrighty, next up we have Rose Hill, which is also another one of the Jaclyn Hill colors. I believe. I hope I'm not wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure. This one's pretty because it's, upon first glance, it's a color that I would think is not going to really look good on my skin tone, but I feel like if my eyes were lighter, it might be able to work really well. Even an NC 40 or so, I think this would look amazing. This is a very unique pink. I haven't seen anything like this in a really long time. It's sort of got like a coral texture, or coral color or shade to it as well, I feel like. It doesn't look just pink to me. So I think that's what makes it work on different skin tones too. That is Rose Hill. Alright, so next we have Pouty Princess. This one has got some sheen to it, as you guys can see. It has a silver sheen to it, actually, not gold. That is Pouty Princess up here. Such a pretty color. Again, this sort of has a pinkish mauve-y undertone to it. I like how this one looks though. This one's almost feeling like it's tackier to put on than the others. And it's got a spearmint flavor. Or flavor, smell. Love that one. I wanted to zoom you guys in to show you this one more because I feel like you couldn't see it earlier. Okay, then we have Salmon, which really is such a pretty salmon color. But this one on my skin tone, I feel like I've never been able to carry off coral salmon types of colors. But here is that one. That one's a little bit lighter in pigmentation than the other, so it's not quite as opaque. So this would be a good one to layer on top of a color you guys are already wearing. That one's really pretty. I like that. It's a light hint of salmon, but nothing overbearing. Now we have Wild Orchid. Look at how gorgeous this color is. So pretty. I think it's, oh my god. It's basically a light purple. Not super light, actually. And as you guys can see, a lot of these come with the light inside it, so you guys can see where you're putting this, even if it's like dark. Oh my god, obsessed with this one. This is such a fun one. It's actually really wearable, and it's also fun for like a costumey sort of look, so this is nice. I think it goes so well with what I'm wearing right now. You guys can see. And last but not least, we have Nude, which is a very nice quintessential nude. And I'm sorry if these colors do stain a bit, so we're gonna have to see how that goes on. And also, I just realized I didn't do a swatch of Wild Orchid. That is Wild Orchid. This is also a pink toned purple, so I'm seeing a theme here. I'm seeing that these are a lot more like warm undertones as opposed to cool undertones. Here is Nude. So right here. Kind of similar to Buttercream. Are you guys seeing the pigmentation on this? Insane. So that is Nude. I think the color's altered a bit because of the fact that it got stained, but this is a really pretty color as well. And this I used the other day on top of a darker like brown color just to give me a pop in the center, and that really worked well too. So let's go ahead and get started with the lipsticks. The first one is Fire Engine, which is basically going to be very similar in tone to the other red that I showed you guys. That is what Fire Engine is. The matte red, which I love. Matte red colors are always my favorite, as opposed to a shiny red. This is a blue-based red. This is Fire Engine. And I really love this. This is very different for me to wear. I've never worn a red like this in my life. It's definitely a blue-based red, which I really like. I like that it's matte, and it's actually not quite as dark as the other one. So I actually feel like this one suits me a lot better. And it's such a bright, pretty red, but I am loving this. I'm digging it. Let me know what you guys think. Very comfortable wear on the lips. It like doesn't even feel like you have anything on. Love that. I can't even stop staring at this. I think the other reason for why I'm liking this red a lot too, because it's so much brighter than I normally have ever worn, but it sort of has a pink sort of underlying color too. Like it doesn't look fully red to me. It has some sort of pinky color to it, but Alrighty, next up we have Berry Smoothie, which is this right here. Swatched on my hand, that's what it looks like. This, again, is a very mauve-y undertone. I feel like this reminds me of Jaclyn Hill's 1995 lipstick too, but a little bit lighter. And you guys will see that lipstick up in a second too. This one is so creamy to apply. So a lot of you guys have been writing me asking for what would be a really pretty mid-tone pink that suits all complexions, and I really feel this would be it. I feel like this looks like it would look amazing on really fair skin, really great on dark skin, because it would kind of like highlight and just make certain areas pop. And I'm loving this on me. So this is Berry Smoothie. It's definitely got a mauve pink undertone to it. And I feel like you could sort of change up this color and make it a little bit more brown too if you wanted to add a brown lip liner. But this is so pretty. So again, Berry Smoothie. Next, I'm gonna do 1995 by Jaclyn Hill. That is what this looks like. I actually have another video on this too, so I'm gonna link that down below if you guys wanted to watch that and how I made that look like the Kylie Jenner look, her lipstick look that everybody loves. I believe this is the Jaclyn Hill lipstick also, and she created this with Kylie Jenner's lip in mind. But of course, for every skin tone, you've altered it a little bit. There's no way what looks good on Kylie is going to look good on everybody and look the same way on them. So I have a video showing you guys how I used this and how I created that. So I'm going to link that down below too. So this is that right here. This definitely has a brown undertone. Love that. Brown based colors tend to suit me a lot. So I really like that. And this is 1995 Again, this has a brown undertone, a mauve undertone, and overall it's such a pretty color. This too, I think, is a lipstick that could work on every skin tone, but I feel like it would look very different on every skin tone because sometimes brown-based colors don't tend to look very good on everybody. But I love how pretty this is. I think it looks so good on my skin color. And I've seen it on lighter skin colors like Jacqueline herself and all of YouTube who has, you know, tried this, and I think it looks amazing. So, love that. And now, last but not least, I say this for last because it's so dark, and I knew it would stain my lips a lot, is Cherry Cordial. I knew I would love this just because I've been loving colors like this, as you guys know. So let me swatch this for you. And it's this one right here. What I'm really loving about these lipsticks is that they feel super velvety to apply. Like, it just feels like you can go pat, 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 and it just looks perfect. So, love that. And they're not like that overly slippery formula, which you just feel like you can just do this and go right off your face. And these are all matte lipsticks too. This is Cherry Cordial. So this one's interesting because I feel like as I layered it on, it sort of changed colors. So this one, when I first was putting this on, it looked like a really deep, dark, plumish, burgundy-ish color. Now it's looking much more maroon, but it has like a sort of vampier color to this. This is also what I was wearing in my Kiss skincare video. So if you guys want to see what this looks like over a period of time as I'm talking, I'll link that down below as well. But I love this. I haven't seen a burgundy like this in a long time. People were comparing this to Dark Side by MAC, but I don't think that's a good dupe because Dark Side has some shine to it, and that totally changes how something looks on your lips. And I feel like this is more on the maroon side as opposed to plum, but I just love the way it looks. And for me, matte lipsticks are everything. I just love matte lip colors overall because my lips are so big, so I like to sort of downplay them as opposed to just make them look bigger and more voluminous. So that's why I love this color. That's what this one looks like. So those are all the lip swatches for you guys. I hope that was helpful. I have to say my favorites are 1995, Cherry Cordial, Fire Engine Red, or just Fire Engine, I just happened to say red, Berry Smoothie, Plum Crazy, and Cocoa Bean. I think that for my specific skin color, those are amazing. They're awesome. But I think that if you are really fair, I think that you would really enjoy Candy Apple, Nude, which is this one right here, as well as Buttercream. I think those are total must-haves if you're like really, really fair. And then of course the ones that I mentioned I think would really work on you also. Then I think that if you are a lot darker, I think that you would really enjoy Wild Orchid. You would really enjoy Cherry Cordial, Berry Smoothie, and I think that you would really enjoy Plum Crazy. I feel like those are really versatile for really dark skin tones. And then I think that if you're like that medium, just really pretty tanned sort of color, like the, I would say NC35 to NC40-ish range, where you have like that golden glow, I think that salmon would be like probably the #1 thing that I would go for, which is right here. And then I think Rose Hill would be my #2 for you. And then I also feel like nude lips on you would look amazing. So nude and buttercream. Then don't forget to subscribe and like if you guys want to see more videos like this. Also definitely comment down below so I know what you guys want to see. This is one of my very first lip swatch videos. I think I've only done one before this, and your lips feel like they're gonna fall off. So they're fun to do, but I think it also really helps to see it on lips, and I never really realized that before. So let me know what you guys want to. So thank you guys so much for watching. All your coupon codes are down below. Definitely go give them a shot. These are the most pigmented lip glosses you will ever use in your life, and $40 for 2 lip glosses and 2 lipsticks is amazing. And it's $55 for the entire teeth whitening kit that I love so much. I'll also link that video down below because that teeth whitening kit has saved my life, because I got teeth whitened professionally somewhere else and my teeth felt like they were going to fall out. It hurt so badly, and this one gave and continues to not give me any sensitivity. So I absolutely love it. Be sure to check out my blog if you guys want to see any pictures from this video over there, as well as my Instagram. Thank you guys so much for watching. Talk to you guys later. Bye.